Call this in. We'll see what
Phelps,
we get.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right, Levin's Liquor Store. Levin's Liquor.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine.
Mensch's Bar or
Where are we
Levin's
headed?
Liquor? Let's go to Mensch's Bar first.
A better variety.
You read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Thank you to Korea for a 30-bit cheer. Thank you very much. All right, what will we find at the bar? Probably some liquor. Sounds good. Mensch's Bar. Who's for drinking at 11:32 a.m.?
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Okay.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail
Damn, why is he
depot
yelling?
in Santa Fe.
Just go screaming at him.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Okay.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
He's got a tiny tick. He's got a very small tick.
Do you want to
Got
get
him.
dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Ah, she had a bowling pin on her list, remember?
Rawlings.
Aha.
I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Nice.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
He's got a... Oh, he's definitely got to tell now.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
I'm getting much better at this questioning, right? I've got a lot right, which is cool. Shout out to 44K Panda, who did 10-bit cheers that he's a writer. Book him. That's right, writers all need to go in jail. And Marky Mark did his 50-bit cheers as we ever go back to Android or strictly an iPhone guy. I never had Android. I used to be, of all things, I know you'll laugh at this, BlackBerry. Back when BlackBerry was still prominent, I had 2 different BlackBerry phones. The reason I liked it is because I have very wide thumbs. They're much wider than most people. Most people have skinny thumbs. I have like a chubby thumb. So when I go to type on like a touchscreen, half the time I get the wrong characters and I flub it and it looks terrible. You'll probably notice sometimes when I'm on Twitter and half my tweet is spelled wrong. But
You know the way. You can drive.
then as you
Where
guys...
exactly are we going?
Wait a minute. Mitch's bar isn't crossed off yet. Wait a minute. Did I miss something in there? Weird. There's nothing else to do in here. I don't know. I swear I did everything. There's nothing out back. Right? No. Huh. I don't know why it's still on the list like that then. Anyway. Yeah, I've never had an Android phone, so I couldn't even tell you, is Android better or worse than an iPhone? I don't know. The thing is, I'm not a big phone guy.
You can drive.
Usually I take 2 to 3 years to upgrade
Fine.
my phone. It's just
Where are we headed?
whenever my phone starts to run like shit, that's when I get another one. Right now, it's been almost 2 years and it's still fine. So when it starts to run like shit again, I'll probably look to upgrade. So there you go. Let's go to Levin's Liquor Store. Eternia Forever did a 250-bit cheers. Good afternoon, Phil. Hi to everyone. Hello, Eternia. Good to see ya. And Infinite55 did a 100-bit cheers. Said, how are you?
ATI Radio.
Doing good. Enjoying the
What
game.
did you make of McCaffrey?
Almost no homicide.
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
Satellite flights did a 10-bit cheers at forgetting somebody. And I got a dollar tip from Wide Thumbs Phil, who said physical keyboard should come back to phones. It was funny because I did like my Blackberries that I had, but after like owning each one for about 2 years, the keyboards would wear out. So maybe touchscreens are better overall. I don't know. Apparently I missed someone in the bar. There was someone in the bar apparently I completely missed.
What can I do for you?
What the fuck?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.?
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Ah.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Oh my god, what an asshole. What a
He's
fucking
joking,
asshole.
Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
There's that bowling pin that was on her list, right? Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Huh. Xbox One is garbage. Did a 10-bit cheer and says, how does he pick the phone up and instantly connects without dialing?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
Yeah, she was
Few
something
years
to do
ago.
with
She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Ah. Great. So she's the one who content IDs all our fucking music on YouTube. You fucking bitch. What is this? I don't know. Wow, a prolapsed urethra just did a 10-bit cheer and said the facial animations are sometimes uncomfortable to look at. Dude, your name is uncomfortable to read. What the fuck's your problem?
She wasn't always such a loner.
He had friends at some point.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
What the fuck?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Aha! Ha ha ha! That's it? Doodle-a-doo. We got all the clues. Doodle-a-doo. Doodle-a-doo! Alright, I'm gonna interview him now.